Now is we want to set up two things that allow us to send an email as someone else under a corporate email address and to also receive it. So that's two connections, the red one and the blue one. We start with the red one. So we want to do that for Cam. His user email address is cam.10xmedia@gmail.com and the corporate one would be cam@10xmedia.com. Actually, that's not completely true because we don't have that domain. We have 10x Media Group IO as a domain. So that would be the cam@10x Media Group IO. So here is what we want to do. We go to the central email account, which is like hello, info, whatever, which is this one, the top one. And what we want to do there is set up a forwarding address, forwarding to Cam. So first, we need to go to settings, forwarding, add an address, put the address in here, that's a private user, and proceed with that. Then we have to switch to the user's account. There's a new email, and we have to follow that big link there and press confirm. Then we can close that tab and delete that email. Now we want to switch back to the central email account and refresh. Now we'll see that it's confirmed. Now let's set up the filter. So create new filter, get the corporate domain name, let's say all emails that go to that email address. That's what we want to create a filter for. The filter should, all emails that receive up for this email address should skip the inbox, should be marked as read, should get a label forwarded. If the label doesn't exist yet, the first time you're doing that, you should have to create it. And they should be forwarded to Cam in this case. Create. So that's what we just did. Now we apply that, and we should test it by sending an email to that corporate email address. So let's send a test email to the corporate email address of Cam. See if you received it. Yes, that's my email. Okay, we can delete that. In the central account, you would find all the emails that have been forwarded under the label forwarded. So this was the first step, the forwarding, the red arrow here. Now let's do the blue one. That's a little bit more tricky. So now we want to add an account so we can send from that account. So let's go to the user. And add an account. So we don't want to have it as an alias, but we want to have the same as a reply to address. And then we have to hit next. I did that already. Then we have to enter the SMTP server, the username, which is this one, and the password for that. Now we don't need to change port numbers, but we're going to have an error message now. So we click on less secure apps, scroll down, then we have to hit Google account. Okay, now we go back, my account, and click on security. Then we have to scroll down to where we allow access for low secure apps. Now we have to go back to the window we had. Here it is, and enter the password again. And say add account again, and we should have no error messages. Oh, that's very good. We don't want to save that password. Now we want to go to our inbox. Here we are, and we have a confirmation. We want to follow that link here, say confirm. Delete that, and we also want a security message here. Yeah, ignore that. But what I'm actually looking for is not here. Well, if it's not here, it doesn't matter, it will be fine. This step we already did just now. So we can close this window here. And maybe we get a Gmail confirmation. I think I just deleted that. So let's check if it works. Fingers crossed. So what we want to do is send an email to cam@10x Media Group. So let's send an email to cam@10x Media Group and see if it goes through. Well, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So we send this message to cam@10x Media Group here. And it is in the inbox of cam10x@gmail, his private or his staff email. So now let's say we want to reply to it. Yes, received. Send that. And yes, we received an email from him. Where's his name? Here. Oh no, we must have forgotten something. Yes, this is what we probably forgot. So in Cam's account, that of the user, you need to go to settings, here, account, scroll down, and here, reply from the same email address. That's what we want to have. So let's try again. Yes, it would now automatically use corporate email address. We can try again and see what happens. And yes, that's exactly what we want to have here. Perfect. That works fine. So we can delete all these test emails, keep it clean. Again, the email address is on the forward tab, but not in the inbox. Good. So now we also set up the blue arrow that allows us to send up to 100 emails per day under a different name than our actual name. The user's actual Gmail account name. Can use a Gmail account where we own the email address. And here again is what we had to do. I'm going to put it in the description of this video. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot. We have to do that for all combinations, and then we have in our list. Well, a few we already have. Yay!